Crawford, right?
Yeah.
That's coming up this Saturday. I think that'll also help to determine who the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world is.
Speaking on that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, are you excited to watch it as a fan, from
Absolutely.
a fan perspective? You know, not just from a coaching.
These are the type of fights that I look forward to. You know what I mean? Inoue versus Fulton.
What a great way to start it off, right?
Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. This is what you want.
Yeah.
This is what you want to see. Real boxing fans, diehard, pure blood.
Old
boxing
school
fans, old school boxing fans.
Yeah.
You know, want to see is again Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. Man, you know, the fights that we look forward to seeing. You know what I mean? Real fights, real fighters.
Yes, sir.
You know
Do you lean towards one of the two, or do you?
I don't lean towards anybody.
50-50,
man. You know, I had the pleasure of meeting both fighters. Pleasure of working with Errol Spence back in 2012, heading towards the Olympic Games as an amateur.
Yeah.
I used to be coach of the Team USA and got an opportunity to work with Errol Spence a little bit, and so I got to know him a little bit, and obviously I got to Terence Crawford. You know, chopped it up recently. You know, not too long ago, I sat there with him and talked to him for a little while, and he's a great guy, great human being.
Yeah.
And he's a great fighter, man. And so I believe it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Has the makings to be the fight of the year, and I think they're both they can do it all, man. They can box, they can bang. And I think, you know, at the end of the night, I think we as fans are gonna come out the real winners.
And super excited. I mean, I think this is gonna be one of the best fights of this year. You know, it's just they're matched up, you know, perfectly. It's a 50-50 fight. You know, I guess, you know, whoever makes the first mistake and capitalizes on it is the one that's gonna win, man. They both are skillful fighters, you know, among the greatest, you know, in their weight class, and I'm excited, man. I'm thankful I'm gonna be there, you know, to witness it, and just hoping for a great fight, man.
Oh, you going?
I'll be there.
Oh my gosh, man, you're so lucky you get to go, man. That's super excited. Who do you have, you know, or do you think it's a 50-50 fight?
It's a 50-50 fight, man. I'm not gonna go, you know, choosing sides. You know, I think they're both great. You know, they both have their unique styles that makes them that great. You know, like Terence Crawford, man. Terence Crawford is I call him the adjuster, man. He adjusts to any style, and he figures it out, man. But then you got, you know, Spence, you know, who's a lot bigger, stronger, you know, great body puncher, you know. So it's a fight that it's destined to be great, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Spence Crawford up next.
You gonna be watching that?
Yes, for sure. I'm excited for that one. I'm leaning towards Crawford.
Crawford?
Yes, Crawford.
Why Crawford?
Because I feel like he's like, to me, he has more position, he's more timing and all that. I feel like his boxing skills are a little bit better than Spence. Don't get me wrong, Spence is a great fighter. He has a lot of, like, you could say, athleticism. But Crawford, I like his position, his timing, his IQ. And he's a great finisher. Like, once he smells, like, I guess you would say blood, he goes for it. Like, he goes for the kill.
Yeah.
And so I really like that about Crawford. Like, his punch placement, he's very smart. Like, he knows what to do, where to put the punch, and everything works out in the end. So I really love that about Crawford. But don't get me wrong, Spence is in it for sure. Spence is in it. I think Crawford will win by decision.
You think it's gonna go all 12 rounds?
Yeah, I think it is. Maybe there'll be a knockout, and also they just announced the officials that will be like judging the fight.
Have they?
Yeah, and some of them are arguing already because like some of the judges have been, like, I guess you would say, rob a fight before. Like, their decisions aren't that good, but hopefully we'll get a good decision fight night.
You don't. Speaking of getting to the top, we have 2 top fighters coming up this weekend. Errol Spence Jr., Terence Crawford.
That's a 50-50
Who you
fight.
got? 50-50?
It's a 50-50 fight for me, but if I had to choose, I would go with Crawford, man. I think he has a lot more display, man. A lot more. He's just world class. The way he adjusts, man. He reminds me kind of of Tank, because they're very slow starters, and then they start picking you apart little by little, round by round, and they just start. I think that's what the best do, man. They start adjusting, you know. Sometimes when the game plan ain't going your way, you got to switch up and you got to adjust, and he's one of those guys that And he fights southpaw, man.
Yeah, he can switch.
Fights orthodox and southpaw. That's what I'm saying. He adjusts to everything. So I think man, I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with Crawford on this.
Terrence Crawford.
But you know what?
away
Yeah,
from
you can't.
Spence.
Of course not, man.
Yeah.
Another world class. Speaking of world class fighters, we got 2 world class fighters going head to head. So
Yeah.
you never know, man.
It's funny, you know, a lot of people lean more towards Crawford, and I understand. He's a switch hitter. When you watch him fight, he surpasses that eye test where you're just he's phenomenal, he's athletic. But
Errol Spence is just so relentless, man. And if there's anybody that could beat Crawford, it would be him, man. His body work is out of this world, man. So if he might have a chance, he might break him down going downstairs and maybe taking him to deep waters. I wouldn't doubt Crawford taking him, man. If he could take him to deep waters and break him down the way he does, the way he goes to the body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's gonna be a good one, bro. I think he's got to be just obviously. Errol Spence has got to be aggressive, but smart.
Discipline, like a
discipline, exactly. But just a smart aggression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can't make any mistakes with Crawford.
Oh no.
I'm a big Crawford guy. I love Crawford, but
you got both southpaw?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm playing.
He got both. He's southpaw and orthodox.
Yeah.
But with Spence, the thing is, that's his weight class. 47. He's a big 147 pounder. And Crawford, he's been moving up throughout the years. He's finally settled at 47 too. But Spence is just the bigger person. But I think that killer instinct Crawford has is going to get to him. I think I have Crawford winning that fight. It's going to be a great fight though. Hopefully it doesn't take them time to get I know it is. It's going to take them time to get accustomed to themselves. The first 3 rounds are not going to be that good. But after that, he's going to be fireworks.
Well, for like casual fans, they're not going to like the beginning of the rounds because it's going to be a chess match. Like
they're trying to figure themselves out. Their timing and everything, but once the 5th, 6th round starts, that's when the fight's gonna get good.
Yeah.